Hello, and welcome to another episode of Mechabellum Ladder Climb. I don't know if we won our last couples or whatever, but lucky ducky, I'm hoping you're not lucky today. I don't know if I'm trending up or down, but we're trying to get into the 1300, and I think beating you could be the ticket. All right, what do we want to do? I mean, look, you give me a speed specialist, I want to go speed specialist. It's really that simple. Unlocking giants, though, could really open the door for us to go into some interesting stuff. I'm still going to take speed, though. Speed is just, I mean, it's speed. Come on. He's got storm collars and arc lights. A couple of phoenix in the back here. I don't know. Is he going to get, he's going to have to get marksman, right? Speed specialist means that like, if he doesn't get marksman, he can't get my air units. Call me crazy. No, I don't want to be crazy. Let's get some crawlers. Crawlers to kind of just come in from the flanks. Maybe not even in that kind of file formation, because I see that kind of going poorly for us. We'll throw in some boys back here just for that late game kind of anti-flank. And some units here. And really what I'm hoping for is that my Phoenix does a ton of the carrying. I might be sabotaging myself a little bit. So let's go a little more forward with our air units and our crawlers. Just so that this is all leveled out just a wee bit. So he did go for some fangs, so he's not really too worried about anti-air. And he put them on the inside instead of the outside, so I should be able to target his arc lights pretty effectively. But we'll see what happens here, because we are, losing our ground units here. We do have speed, right? So they are coming in, but these missile launchers are pretty great at exactly what they need to be doing. Now, my plan is that I do have some fangs, and I think the fangs would be strong. But to be strong, the fangs need they need more speed. They need to get underneath these missile launches, right? So, kind of liking the idea around that. Another alternative could always be the oh, we just lost our thing, but we're good. Another alternative could always be something like a rhino. I've always been a fan of rhinos, but even more so these days. Mass-produced wasps is interesting, but it wouldn't do well against this crew. Elite mustangs. I think elite mustangs is like pretty sick. I don't know how much they actually cost to buy. 400, but I think there's value there for sure. It feels like arc lights are the call right now to kill their fangs as effectively as possible. Part of me wants more fangs because then you give them the speed, but if he's got a bunch of arc lights, let's not play a bad matchup. Let's get a bunch of unit diversity, and let's keep our mind open for something like a cell. He got some Phoenix of his own. Did he take extended range? Interesting. Okay, missiles inbound in the center, annoyingly so. We are getting a lot of kills right now. The crawlers did get through the center, and having level 2 Phoenix, I mean, come on, they are going to work for us. The fact that they survived the shot from this Phoenix is pretty game-changing. They are going to get this guy. We're going to spend a lot of time, it seems, shooting at things that I'd rather we not be shooting at because of the extended range. Hopefully our speedy Mark Fangs can get close enough here, but I don't think they can. So good for him. Okay, so instead of investing in fangs, I'm investing in ya boys. Okay, incendiary bombs are nasty. Like, how do you not? Like, you've got to just... It just kills, like, basically everything if they don't shield it. And then we unlock our Mustangs and just put them kind of in the center, I think. Level 3 Mustangs, lots of potential here. There's going to be a lot of flame this game, this round. So I think that for now, I just put a squad of Fangs down. I can see that working for us, for sure. He thought I would do some shielding or something, so we didn't... Well, this is a good spot for it, actually. One of the 2 flanks. He's deploying extra units. He is an air specialist, right? So his air units have an extra 10 range on top of the fact that he got an extended range Phoenix. But Mustangs, I think, will counter pretty well here, especially if I give them extended range. And giving them a little bit of damage really makes them counter things like armor. So if we do get like tech around that, it could be a good spot. So there's the flame. Should kill most things. This is annoying that they're going to kill my Mustangs with an arc light. But it's fine. I mean, they're level 3. So they're going to do a lot of work. And looking at that Phoenix going down. Looking at this base going down. I mean, looking good. And then, yeah, all the flames are, are a little bit tricky, I would say. But that's fine. The question for me is more or less... Should I... Oh, no. Once again, the flame is going to mess us up in a way that really sucks. That extended range on the Phoenix has been paying out massively for them. And extended... So here's the speed specialist coming through for us. Baby, that's a win. That is a win. So amplifying core or assault fangs. Oh, assault fangs. Assault fangs are so freaking good, man. Now I'm not going to sell my fangs. I'm going to let them be crawlers, basically. It means I'm doubling down on something. Oh, it means I'm doubling down on something that I don't necessarily need to double down on. But still, I think we go here and... Maybe some more Phoenix? Just a couple more air units to chill out. I think makes sense. Let's see, so he's going for some fangs. He went for a supply specialist. I went for fangs with even less range. So mine have 65 meters against his 80 meters. But once I buy extended range, we'll be in the zone. I also want extended range on these Mustangs, but one step at a time, right? So you got lots of missile launchers. We have fangs that are able to get into the zone. But I need more of them, clearly, because it's not... We're not getting through as much as I'd like to be. What is surviving out there? Because he doesn't have armor on anything. It's these Stormcallers did some work there. I don't know how many units they killed, but they certainly did something. Do I want to do anti-missile? I don't think so. Improve fire control systems on a level 4 here makes sense. You guys getting extended range. You getting extended range. And then, yeah, two more Fang squadrons, right? It's kind of awkward to fit them in. I might just throw them all in on one flank and see what they can do. They are very much a rush build right now, right? So we have Assault Fangs. Incendiary will be coming soon. They got Rapid Reload. Fancy enough. The damage. This is 100% damage increase. 280 damage with the speed of attack that these folks have. I think it'll be good. They've got shields. I've got attack. I've got range over them right now. Hard to say. Hard to say. And more fangs. So he's going defensive fangs, and I'm going offensive fangs, which is interesting. I feel like I needed to get anti-missile on this, potentially. I just didn't want my guys to spend all their time shooting at the missiles. So maybe a fortress would be the call. A fortress that produces fangs. Look at their work, though, right? They do a lot. It's just that they're being countered by the missile barrage. These freaking Mustangs, though, right? With the damage increase and the range, certainly they are working it. Come on, guys. Blow up the base. Blow up the base real quick. Blow up the base. Come on. This one. That might be good enough timing, even with extended range. Oddly enough, our Phoenix there, like, tanked it. And then, yeah, pew, 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 pew. Here they come. With their shields. You know what? I know what we need. And it's not really more of the same. It's to pivot into overlords. Absolutely pivoting into overlords. Maybe even grabbing 2 of them. And just letting them be what they have to be. Again, we could buy the tech to sell things, but I don't actually want to sell anything right now. I feel like we're in a good spot. Continuing to upgrade this squad of Mustangs, though, seems really solid. So he also got fangs with mechanical rage. Interesting. His are going to be more dangerous than mine if I don't get some shields going. But I don't know. I think that an overlord with range and then purchasing mothership upgrades. Not that the mothership is that good, actually. 4 wasps is not good against a bunch of fangs. So maybe just extended range and potentially armor, because fangs do very little actual damage. Armor is certainly something I'm kind of interested in right now. Like, now that I have the ground, I'm like, do I get the fortress? The fortress is interesting, but if I get a shield on the fortress, it won't do that much. Okay, that's a big missile from him. Let's see how much that does. A squad and a half. I'm okay with that in a way. Like, you know, it's fine. The shields on these units are annoying, certainly. And if we don't blow up that shield, I'm gonna lose it. Come on, guys. Come on, seriously, look at this shield. Look at the shield. Oh, no, man. Are you kidding me? He's gonna get this shield next round. That's garbage. Actually garbage. The most garbage I've ever freaking experienced in this game. Extended range Vulcan is also interesting right now. But I don't want it. I'll just take the photon emission. We both have flames. So maybe this is the round. 200, 400, then probably 300. We do this. We get field recovery for like the first time ever. Field recovery. I only can do one thing with field recovery? Oh, I thought I could do it multiple times. Oh, well, that's big caca. Big doo-doo caca here. Alright, well, let's take a loan, because I misunderstood, and buy a shield generator, after all, even though I said armor's better. And I don't know, something like this and this. bought extended range on his arc lights. The oil slick is annoying. He did put it far enough forward that I'm not sure what will happen. The fact that he got to keep this shield, though, pisses me off. Like, it had 1 health. He also took a loan. He also bought a bunch of level 2s. He's certainly going for some air. So the fact that we block the oil means that there's much less fire to spread. So that's nice. This AoE blowing up my Mustangs is pretty poo-poo caca, I will say. Not a huge fan. But at least his shield went down. Again, it looks like we're going to get more value out of this side, but not a tremendous amount. We are in trouble. Advanced fire control systems. On what? Like, fine. We can get it on you. We can get you guys range. And you guys... Like, I want one of you in the center. And I want an anti-frickin' missile thing. And then... I don't know what's worth replacing. Probably just the crawler squadron. Getting a couple of rank ups over here might be okay, but is it really better than getting a Mustang? And is that really better than getting my anti-missile upgrade over here? So yeah, let's just go for that. We'll see what happens. He did get a missile over here to hit my Phoenix. He's got a lot of Phoenix for single target attacking. His fangs don't have the range upgrade, but it seems to be working out for him. We are killing a good number of things. The anti-missiles have been helpful. Here comes their Phoenix, though, and their Phoenix squadron is really, really something special, I have to say. So GG. Well played. Extended range Phoenix in the back line, which is really hard for us to deal with. Maybe a way of countering it would have been to leave a couple like fangs in the rear line to come up after his like kind of AoE stormcallers and stuff had been dealt with, but I don't know. It's a little bit tricky. It's a good counter single target. I don't love my comp, quite frankly. Like, I thought that, ooh, I'll pivot to Overlord and that'll be great, but his backline Phoenix really does a great job of covering off on his weaknesses. Maybe I should have gotten the, like, not the Fortress for the shield, but just gone Helion, grabbed the extended range Helion, and allowed that to just melt all of this kind of soft body everything. I think that would have been a lot stronger. A bunch of Helions in the front. I'm not sure how I would have dealt with his air other than specializing some anti-air and actually using that elite Mustang purchasing. That certainly could have been the counter after getting a bunch of Helions to deal with the ground troops. So I think that would have been the call. Let's go to the lobby and see what their MMR impact was. Yeah, 25. Yikes. I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.